In our last video, we looked at what to do in a situation where somebody's come up to you, they're making threats and they reach for a weapon. Well, in this video, we're going to look at what to do in an even worse situation than that, where somebody has grabbed hold of you and then they're reaching for a weapon. Much worse situation to be in, but there's still some things that you can do to protect yourself. We're going to look at those today in this video. So first thing is, what is the biggest priority? Is it this grab or is it this hand that's reaching for a weapon? It's actually quite tricky because this hand, this grab isn't going to kill me. This hand reaching for the weapon will kill me, but this grab will make it a lot easier for that weapon to kill me. So for me, my first priority is dealing with this grab, and then immediately my next priority is dealing with that weapon. And we need to try and think about ways where we can deal with both in very, very quick succession. So most people are either going to grab you and then reach for a knife, or they're going to grab you and reach for the knife at the same time, okay? Your first priority should be stop that grab coming in, because once they've grabbed you, it's going to be a lot easier for them to do anything else that they want to do to you, okay? So as soon as you see that grab coming in, if you can parry it and then reach for the knife like we've seen in the last video, brilliant, okay? If you can parry that hand first and then shoot across and wrap the wrist, okay? Remember what I said about wrapping the wrist rather than trying to wrap the bicep. If I wrap the bicep, he can still pull the knife out, okay? So if I'm wrapping the wrist, keeping the wrist nice and tight, it's gonna be difficult for him to reach for the knife, okay? Yeah, he can swap hands and he could put the knife in the other hand, so I'm not planning to stay here for very long, okay? From here, I'm gonna just lower my center of gravity and I can tip him, make him land on his head, okay? So I can literally lift him up and slam him on his head very easily, actually, without any strength. It's about leveraging your body weight. So he's reached to grab me and I've parried it out the way, okay? Parried it out the way, that's my first priority. My second priority is that knife here, okay? So I'm either gonna go over the top, super slow motion, over the top and grab it, or if he's a bit taller, I'm gonna go below and grab it. Priority number one, priority number two. So now it gets a little bit worse. Let's say he's already grabbed me, I haven't noticed, okay? He's already grabbed me, he's reaching for the knife. This still is my main priority, okay? So I need to pop this up and get into the same position that I was just in, okay? And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reach my arm up like this, I'm gonna simply pop it, and I'm gonna wrap myself around him. I'm using my forearm here to pop up to make space for me to dip underneath and wrap the arm. Worst case scenario is, let's say he's a lot shorter. If he's a lot shorter than me, right, and he's grabbed me here, one of the very rare situations where being a shorter attacker is actually an advantage. It's now impossible for me to go underneath, okay? This is the shittest situation that you could possibly be in, right? He's grabbed you, you can't go underneath. You've still got a couple of options. This is still your priority. If you can pull yourself away from it, brilliant, right? If you can pull yourself away, get yourself running away, fantastic. If you can't do that, maybe you've tried, shit, he's really strong, at least I can collapse back in and grab the knife here. I'm not saying this is a good answer, it isn't, but still, I need to stop him from stabbing me, okay? Once I've got him here, maybe I can keep him pinned. If he's already pulled the knife out, maybe I can maneuver it, and I can get gone that way. So more important than any technique in this situation is making as much noise as you possibly can, okay? Verbal commands to him to drop the fucking knife, but also to alert people and to get people over. If he's pulled a knife out and he's swinging it around and he's trying to stab me, it's very unlikely that people are gonna come and try and help me in that situation, right? Because the knife's wild and it's frenzying and it could catch anybody out. But if I've managed just to get any kind of hold on it, right? It's not ideal, but if I've managed to get any kind of hold on it and I'm screaming, knife, knife, drop a fucking knife, it's far more likely that somebody is going to come and help me out, okay? If I've got the hand with the knife in, it's far more likely that people are going to be thinking, oh, okay, maybe I can help. Maybe I can grab a chair and smash it over his head. Maybe I can grab his leg and take him down. People are much more likely to help if you've established some kind of limited control over the situation. It's very unlikely you're going to be the only person there. It's the middle of the night and there's no one else around, okay? There's going to be other people. Get them over to help you. Don't deal with this on your own. So look, that's what we would do. You might do something different, in which case that's absolutely fine. Let us know in the comment section. Let us know, what would you do in this situation? If you've not yet seen our video that we recently released, it was about how to deal with a situation where you haven't been grabbed, but you're having a confrontation and somebody's reached into their pocket and they might be pulling out a weapon. Check that out. It's a better situation than this and there's more options available to you.